Okay, Emily, tell me the story that I retold you.
Okay.
Actually, this is a really nice twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. I'm not gonna tell you guys the retelling of this story. Emily is from the retelling I told her.
Let's see what I remember. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a big mountain. Giant mountain. Kind of like Mount Olympus.
Oh, okay.
But in China.
Okay.
And inside the mountain, that has no name.
It does have a name.
A name you did not tell me.
I did! I've told it like 20 times. Here's the name.
It just says the 10,000 Treasure Mountain.
That is what the mountain's called.
TTTTM.
Okay.
Okay, inside this mountain, there's silver, gold, pearl, whole bunch of really nice stuff. And there is this young man, I'm assuming he's young, and his mother, no father, just mother, who are extremely poor.
Yes.
Kind of like half of the college students. And they are surviving off of fruits that they mash up into powder. And instead of selling them like I would, as medical supplies.
We don't know if they're medical or not.
You can make medicine out of any root. So instead of doing what I would do, they ate it. Mm-hmm. And one day, this guy was doing whatever guys do, and he sprained his foot. Mm-hmm. So he could not grab enough of the delicious roots to bring back home. So they could only make like one small bowl. Yeah. Which is not enough for a growing young man and his lovely mother. So they are very, very annoyingly nice to each other. And so the son tells the mom to eat the delicious powder. And she says, no, you eat it, son. And they go back and forth for like 20 minutes probably. Just like arguing about who needs to eat the powder.
It doesn't really say, but I could totally imagine that.
He's like, no, mother, you must eat the powder. And so they're in the middle of arguing, and this lovely old man with a great white beard, as you described him to me.
It says so in the story.
Like Dumbledore, but not.
Okay.
Shows up, and he's all weak and can't talk. He just randomly shows up, just like, poof. And I don't know who it was. Probably the mother was like, give this to the old man since we're not gonna eat it.
Yes, it was the mother.
Okay, you see, I remember stuff.
Thank you.
So, the young man takes it to the old man, and does he eat it? You never really told me.
Yeah, he does eat it.
Okay, so he eats it, and he's so full after the delicious large meal that they made for him.
So sarcastic.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is sarcasm?
Okay.
So, point is, the man asks him where he lives, and this man cannot speak. Mm-hmm. So he just points at the mountain, and the young man with his sprained foot takes him up to the mountain, because he can only carry like 2 roots, but he can carry a whole man in a basket. Takes this man to the middle of the mountain. I don't know, the top of the mountain, the side of the mountain, northeast of the mountain. The mountain. Mm-hmm. We don't have a specific house for him on the mountain.
He has a specific cave.
Okay, so we take him to his man cave, where there's a beautiful, young, lovely woman with beautiful long hair and probably a bow tie somewhere appears from the cave. Just like, comes out of the cave. And turns out, that's his daughter. And the daughter's so grateful. Oh, before that, the man jumps out of the basket and speaks with words to his daughter.
What were the words, Emily?
He's so grateful to the young man. And he wants his daughter to give up her beautiful earrings and give it to him as keys. So she takes out her earrings and she grabs Thor's hammer and she starts beating these earrings to a pulp until they are a key. Well, 2 separate keys.
Wow, she's as powerful as Thor that she could pick up the hammer.
She's beautiful as Thor. Her hair is long and flowy like Thor's. She can even fly on the hammer.
Oh my god.
Like, this is the woman we want to be.
Okay.
And then the dad is Odin.
That is Odin.
He has 2 eyes in this matter, but you know, whatever. So, She beats these earrings to a pulp and makes 2 keys. One is out of gold, one is out of silver. The gold key is so this young, lovely man can go into a rock and stick it in there.
Yeah.
Turn it.
Yes.
And it opens up.
Mm-hmm.
And inside, treasure. Just treasures. And then the silver key is to get out because, you need 2 different keys for the same rock. So, the young man, being as nice as he is, refuses the gift. Dun, dun, dun. Which we all know is rude on so many levels, but according to this mythology, it's not. What was I saying?
You're talking about keys and how the guy...
he didn't accept. He's like, no, I cannot take your precious keys. She's like, what do you mean? I worked so hard. Take them. She's being sassy and whatnot, but still beautiful at the same time.
Whoa.
And the dad is like, take him and leave my cave in the nicest way possible. He goes home and shows his mother, and he tells his mother he feels so bad. His mother's just like, go to the cave and get us something that we can use to make our own profit. Profit. And so he goes up to the cave, he pulls out the gold one, it's like, click, 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 and then, and, treasure. And he picks a grinder. He takes that bag, and this little grinder just magically makes corn for them. Wait, was it corn?
Yeah, it was corn.
Okay, yeah. It makes corn for them. And corn is so useful. Like, the Mayans use it. Everyone was using it. You make cornbread, tamales. So then, the king hears of this magical grinder. Sorry. This magical corn grinder thing. And he sends an official. He's like, you, with the helmet, go get this for me. So he goes, and he's like, tra la la la, I'm gonna steal this from you. And the family's like, oh no. After, they've already made enough corn, they made too much, shared it with everybody else in their little community so everybody can eat.
Yeah.
And now they don't have anything to eat because this guy in a helmet took it. Takes it to the king, and the king is like, oh, finally. He touches it, and it turns into something that I forgot.
It turns into
like limestone or
something. Yeah.
Okay. Which you can use to draw on. So the king decides, he stands up and from his little throne, he's like, off with his head. So he dies.
Yeah.
No one throws a funeral for him. Well, I don't think you can throw a funeral for him. This isn't a party.
I think he just got beheaded, got dragged someplace, and thrown with the rest of the
They put his head on a spear and put it outside of the castle walls.
They could do that.
There's that just an English thing.
Nah, I'm pretty sure other people did.
The Mayans did it.
Yeah, they did.
Outside of their little pyramids, that the aliens helped build. That's a different class.
Yeah.
So this guy's dead. The mom looks at the young man and is like, go back to the cave. And off he goes. I don't know if his leg is better by this point in time, but
he just cared about his leg.
It's just no one helped him.
Yeah, that's true.
So he goes back up there, and there's this little machine that makes rice.
Tool, because...
Anyway, they get a tool for something, but it makes rice.
Yeah.
And once again, they made too much.
Yeah.
And they share it with the community. Mm-hmm. And there's always a snitch. So the snitch goes up to the king.
Well, I don't think there was a snitch. They just they heard of this rumor.
Well, whoever heard of the rumor told the king. And they didn't learn their lesson the first time. So the king, once again, wants the toy. The tool, my bad. And so he sends a different guy, because the first guy with the helmet is dead. So he sends the guy with the gloves, with magical gloves.
Okay.
So he goes, and he's a big meanie to the mother and son.
Yeah.
And takes the tool, takes it back to the king, and is praying, oh my god, please, gods, or whoever they believe in,
I think they did.
This work out for me.
Uh-huh.
And the gods are asleep, so of course the king touches it and it turns into clay.
Yeah.
And the king is not very fond of arts and crafts, so he chops off this guy's hands. Uh-huh. I don't know if it was the hands, but because he's wearing gloves, I'm going to assume it was his hands. The point is, he dies. The son, once again, goes up to the mountain. I feel so bad for his foot. Hey, so he went to the orthopedic doctor, and then he went up to the mountain.
Okay.
And he grabs a hose. Well, not a hose. Wait, yeah.
A hoe.
A hoe. And he comes back down and he starts farming the land with it. And corn starts to grow because that's everybody's favorite like plant thing.
Yeah.
You know, cornbread. You know, we're back to the cornbread.
We're going back to corn. Yeah, like
corn is important. So they grow corn, they share it, and the king has not learned his lesson completely, but he is understaffed. So this time he tells the guy, a third guy. This one's wearing some pointy shoes. So he tells the guy in the shoes, you know what? We're understaffed. Michael doesn't come in till next week.
Okay.
Go grab me the guy who knows where to find these tools. So the guy kidnaps the young son, takes him to the palace, and is now in front of the royal king.
Oh my god.
And again, the king is very careful not to touch him. Because like, what if he turns into powder? Just trying really hard not to touch him.
Oh my god.
And then says, where are you getting these things from? And then the guy's like, gotta be smart about it. And told him, there's a mountain with stuff in it. Like gold, silver, and pearls. So the guy's like, you know how to get there. Well, the king is like, you know how to get there. Now you shall lead me in my army. Which is like 5 people because they're understaffed. And, you know, the young son's like, yeah, sure. Like, here's a golden key. So the young son takes the king and his 5 people who are carrying him, because he's the king, he's not allowed to walk on his own, up to the mountain, tells them there's the rock. Put this gold key in the rock. Turn it.
Yeah.
And then it opens, and the king sees all these riches. He runs inside with his people, and I'm imagining that the door shut. And then the young son is like, hey bro, to get out, you need the silver key that I have. And the king is cursing him from inside the rock. And the young son's like, cool, you're kind of stuck there forever. And then he walks away, and like halfway down the mountain, he's like, oh no, I lost the gold key. What am I supposed to tell this beautiful maiden up in the cave? Disregarding the people he just left to rot in the cave, like, yeah, the key. So he goes down to his mom and is almost in tears. He's like, Mom, I lost the earring. The mom's like, cool, let's take them corn and they shall forgive us. Because corn solves everyone's problems. So remember, if you make anybody angry, just give them corn. Okay, so they grab their little gift baskets with corn, head up to the mountain, and they knock. And there is no door because this is a cave. I guess they just yell, like, hello. Is anybody there? There. The old man comes out with his beautiful young daughter. And the guy, once again, is in tears. The guy lost your earring. I brought corn, though. Please forgive me, or my actions must be punished. But corn. And so the old man is like, I'm tired of you. You know what? It's okay. You're really nice. Here's my daughter. They get married and live happily ever after. And the people never wonder what happened to their king because no one liked him anyway. But yeah, that's the end of the story. And point is, you have to be nice to others to receive good things. Or whatever you touch will turn into clay.
Yeah, thanks for listening again.
Dun, dun, dun.
This was Emily and I'm Edith, and goodbye.
Bye.